Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Connor Can't Play Pixelmon. There was a slight technical difficulties for a minute. I forgot to do something. But anyway, hello and welcome. Oh, what? Oh, it is still there. Is my shader? My shader's still on, isn't it? Options. Oh no. Video settings? Oh no. I've already gone too far. It is on, isn't it? Options. Resource packs. That's not it. Anyway. Hello and welcome. It's a pretty important stream we got right here. I wanted to do the member thing, like get the membership thing on today, right? Because Saturday is more of our, it's more of our day that we talk about things. You know what I mean? But I guess I could have waited, but I didn't know how long it was actually going to take. I didn't know it was going to be like, 24 hours, boom, you have it now. And I think I had the option to wait to turn it on, but that's what it is. Just wanted to turn it on, get things going, get things set up, make sure it's there. People can see it. Sorry, I'm like dying somehow. So yeah, today we'll probably go over some of the things we have to do, things that we can do. I don't know about times for things yet. We'll worry about that later on. But yeah, I have some games listed that I might do for members. You know, different projects. There's a project for a member. I only have, I don't know why I said projects. I have like one project, one project right now that I can think of. But I think it's gonna be a decent one. We can get to that later on. First, let's do the Pixelmon intros. We are in Pixelmon, believe it or not. Sorry? Okay. Anyway. We have 2,440 something subscribers. So thanks to each one of you. And a special thanks to each one of you. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be a partner with YouTube, you know? So that's, and I also would not have the supported creator code for Epic Games. And honestly, you guys have been using that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. I mean, it's honestly really cool. I didn't expect people to actually use my code. The code is pretty clever though. So you can't, you know? Super clever. I like it. Very solid. I honestly didn't expect people to use that. So I mean, this is a huge special thanks to my viewers, subscribers, shorts watchers. That's what this stream's all about. Yeah, we made it, you know? We actually made it. That's crazy, honestly. I never would have thought that I would have been here, you know, that I would have made it. That I would have. All those videos and such, it's crazy to see how far this channel's come. Oh, let's hit that button now. Man, that's a light. That's so cool. It has a light. Oh man, I don't know if it's on or off now. Hold up, I gotta check. Okay, it's off. I was spam hitting it and got distracted. Sorry. So lights on means we're good. Lights off means deafened. Not that I'm gonna remember there's a light there. But anyway, yeah, let's continue on. Oh, actually, I need to turn up my sound. Boom. It's a lot of lighting for normal stuff there, isn't it? I think that's how I had it. So I've been playing vanilla on this launcher. So I turned down the volume so I could listen to music without very loud sounds, but I do have the loud sounds up. And the reason being is Connor Kant in the server that he is currently sitting in has made a friendship, a partnership, a deal, so to speak, so that whenever you pay to strike me with lightning, you can be Zeus, like the guy from Fortnite. You can smite me if you would like to. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. I don't know how much it is. I forget.
Exactly.
You can do that. You can do that to me, and it goes right down the middle. A perfect split right down the middle. I get half, and the server gets half. So, that interests you. That is pretty cool. Scary, but also pretty cool. If you'd also like to be a content creator that can get smitten by his viewers and get up from his seat and move and then sit back down because he's afraid to get AFK kicked, you totally can. All you have to do is join the server. It is a 1.16.5 Pixelmon reforged version 9.1.10. So all you need is the Minecraft version, the Pixelmon version, you know? That's it. It's a free server. It's nice. Honestly, I've been here for 2 years. I think it's actually been 2 years now. That's crazy. And I have not regretted a single thing. It's been awesome. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be here without the server, to be honest. I really wouldn't. That was, honestly, I really thought it was pretty crazy that I was actually contacted to be a content creator here. You know, because I was playing on a different Pixelmon server at the time. Not gonna tell you which one, you know, there's probably some of them out there anyway, so I don't know if you've heard of it, but I was playing on that. I did not have the content creator role because I had like 20 subscribers, I believe. So there's no way a big server like that is going to be like, oh, hey, you have 20 subscribers? Sure. And honestly, the videos honestly were garbage. Like, we don't need to get into it too bad, but it was mostly me recording while my friend was streaming. And there was a lot of me mining mountains, I guess, or something, flattening out an area to build a big base that I never actually did for obvious reasons. That was just me cutting up my side of the stream and like putting into like episodes. I made a lot of them, but like the quality was bad. But you know what? You live and you learn. Because my first episode here, I feel like I actually it evolved, I might say, like my editing style or just videos in general might have evolved. Hold up. Okay, we're good. Let's see here. Oh wait, what'd you say? Links in the description. Definitely not mountains. Yeah, the links are in the description. For the actually also the Discord server for the server also. So if you have like questions, comments or concerns, need help, you know, there's a lot of professionals in the Discord for the server. So everything you need, knowledge, the downloads, and a special resource pack. Special resource pack because Flair, the owner of the server, made special textures for a lot of different Pokemon. Let's see what's next on there. Yes, you know what we should do? We should talk about the Discord member stuff from Office in Smallville. What's Smallville, you might ask? We'll get to that after I look at these heads on my wall. Isn't this beautiful? Look at these heads. That one right there is a bit suspicious, you know? I don't know, something about this head makes me feel like it might meow in my ear at some point. Like I don't know if this one's ever done that before, but something about it. It might be in a short as well today. I can't tell you when because I don't know when. But it's there somewhere, I think. Actually, no, the actual meow part, me talking about it is in there, not the actual part. I think that was for the staff meeting thing that we had. For member stuff. What is that? Put that there. I don't know what this is. Verizon? When did I get that? I don't know when I got that. That's not important. But this guy right here, Jerry, that is a special one that Flair made. This one as well, Groudon. This one, the Volcrona, all sorts of stuff around here. All right. Oh no. You know what? We'll use the warp / warp. Smallville. Haha. It's raining. How does this happen? What are the odds that every single time I go / warp Smallville, there's like rain? What are the odds of that? Oh wow, okay, yeah, my shaders are definitely on. I didn't know, because like I'm switching from like vanilla to this. By the way, the reason it took a second for me to actually get in the server today is because right as I think I had like 45, maybe 50 seconds left on my timer. And then I realized when I looked at my PC that the texture pack was not on. So I had to restart my launcher, which now honestly doesn't take as long as it used to because I have a better PC. It just took like a few seconds, so I was like 10 seconds late or something. I don't know, but anyway, that's that's the why that took so long. I was like, oh no, I guess it turns it off when just switching. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's like a different version, same launcher. Good water right there. Let's see here. Yeah, these are rules and such. You know, I don't. The reason I don't want to read them on stream is because I would have to do it every single week. You know, and that's like reading a script. I can't do that very well. Hello, shopkeeper. Let's see. Do we have mail? Can I get down here? Ooh. Nobody wants to live in Smallville. That's all right. So maybe I'll show off a couple of the houses. Maybe that's it. Give people. Oh, it's raining now. Is there like an umbrella? Maybe. Umbrella hat. That would be kind of cool. It's kind of raining. I'm like allergic to this water. The hat's almost big enough to be an umbrella. Do I have one of them? I don't think so. You know what? I'm just gonna break that. It's like it's make a new one. What do I have in that thing? A lot of stuff. Oh, that's the stuff from the thing from last week. Alright, we may just have to run for it. Wait, there's no ledge here. Okay, here we go. What is this? Oh, evolution shop. Yeah, another plus to living in Small is you got like all the shops from spawn. It's like the same shops here. So like this would be like battle stuff, I think. We have this person. Oh, it's Hedgehog. I know this. Be one with your inner gay or fight it and realize you're on the wrong side. Either way, you'll know what's right and wrong. Some wise words right there. Some things on the ground. So yeah, what that is we used to like run the poll like every week. Is like everybody can like vote or be in the thing. Hit the thing so you have their name pulled, you know? And then you can have like a NPC in Smallville. So like there's one there. I think this is... I think that's Nimshock. Let's check. Oh, it is Nimshock. Welcome to Smallville. This is Nim, Connor's bestie. I don't know about... I mean, yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're my bestie. How about that? Man, bestie? Bestie? Saying that word is weird. Bestie? Moon Martian? Bestie. I don't know. Something about that word I don't like. Befefe? Then we have, like, I think the admin? Yeah. We have admin here. We have... I don't know what his rank is, but it's something. It's above helper, whatever it is. This is... Oh, I know this. This is Cat Gamer. Yes, I knew it. Hey, you like golf? Can I be your cat, D? That's Leafy over... Oh, wow, the zoom. Oh, yes, beautiful. I think this is also... I think this is Ghost. Oh, yes. Cat person. He's got cat people, you know, taking around. That's all. That sink. One of the many skins he has. Wait, we have a mailbox. Oh yeah, I'm the mailman. I'm the mayor mailman. They call me Eminem. I can't rap though, but you know, still same name. I wonder how long it's gonna rain. We should put a timer. Just get my phone out and time it. What is this? Mouse hold? Are those? Are your hands mice? Oh, hello. Either's just looking at me. Are you in a house right now? Aiden's in this house. Oh, Flair's house. Let's see. What's in here? Knock, knock! Well, hello! What's for dinner? Oh, what's down there? That is incredibly loud. It's so loud. Wait, what? Why is there... You know what, I'm not gonna... Why is there... What? The glass jar? That's so cool! Man, that thing is... I like that. That's so cool. Look at that water. Look at that. There's a reflection off the sink. How did it just get louder? That's so loud! Can I go through the painting? We just... No! What about crouch? Oh, man. My ears. That's a pretty good one, though. Out of all the discs, that's probably one of the good ones. Oh, I missed. Let's see what's up here. What do we got? Oh, wizard tower. I see. I see. What's in that? Anything? Can't see. I don't want to, like, flip the trap door. Ooh, I know what I'll do. Jerry. Jerry, come to me. Hop. Yes. Oh, it's water. Okay. Let me just, whoop, missed that. Oh, well. Let's see. What's for dinner? Oh, I can reach this from here. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this is perfection, actually. How fast can I click? Actually, I saw it glitch out a little bit. Smack my face in that door. Alright. Oh, there's a cool Caterpie! Oopsies. Yeah, I don't know what the ability is. I don't know why I checked. Oh well. Yeah, look at these houses for Smallville. Right? It's fancy stuff. Okay, right. Gotta get down to business. Okay? Got to get down to business. It's a good thing my office doors are open. Bro, any hooligan just walk up in there? You know, at least, honestly, can I back out of my door? I only saw like one door open when I got here, so electric bill must have been down. Is there secret stuff here? I don't think so. There might be though. I'm just gonna, oh, okay. I don't know if there's anything there. Close the door. Unpaid intern is not here. Open that. There we go. And boom. What does that say? So big. Scandalous enchanted book. Yes. It's my diary. That's what it is. I used to have one of them, by the way. It was like a journal thing. I don't know, but I couldn't write very well, so it was filled with I want to say words, but you know, back then I didn't have Google or autocorrect for anything. A lot of times I just guessed, you know. Why don't you just spell the words how you hear, you know? I don't think you need more words. But yes, we have things to discuss here. Where is my notes? There we go. There we go. Haha! I figured it out. Man, my back hurts. Honestly, I was helping my grandma put I was helping my dad, my grandma, and my grandma's husband put up metal on their house. I feel like I may have been used because I'm tall. Which honestly made me remember something from my childhood, is my mom always made me like reach all the seasonings up on the top shelves. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, man, I used to do that. Yo, Max Dalton, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, my back hurts because I was lifting. And it wasn't heavy or anything, not really. I was kind of like reaching a lot. I'm not made for, I don't know, movement? But anyway. Let's see, which part? There's certain parts we don't necessarily need to get into. Let me hit that button. That's better. You can actually see my face. Haha. Certain parts we don't necessarily need to get into, like the specific days. I feel like that's going to be when I get members, they'll have a vote, probably. Or I'll put up a poll for them. Like, yo, what is best for them? Because, you know, streaming to them and myself. No, it's going to be very interesting streams, though. I'm not going to lie. Because, like, we've been talking about the member-only streams being, like, 18 plus. That's going to be interesting. Because I'm going to have to go from, like, PG Connor to non-PG Connor. And, like, keep the difference. Because, like, it's still streaming. Everything looks the same. I just got to, like, keep the subconscious, like, all right. We're doing... This game is PG compared to, all right, we're doing this game. I can kind of, like, you know, chill and relax sort of thing. You know? I'm a little bit afraid of that, but I think I got it. I think I'm okay. I mean, nobody's heard me say anything bad for 2 years. I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. There is actually a couple of polls a poll, a question, and something else in the members tab that I have there because YouTube made me do it. But also after the first one, I was like, all right, you know, actually I could actually leave some stuff here for members. So that part, what series, you know, should be listed to members only, you know, that'll be for them. All right, let's get to the good stuff here. All right, games to play for member only streams. If you like these games, it might interest you. I don't think I'm gonna be able to play them normally, like in normal fun gameplay. Game one that I have listed that I've been saving for so long is Valheim. It's not necessarily, it is bloody sort of thing, but it's like pixelated. But I wanted to say my favorite game for members, you know, like a special thing, special fun times. And of course, Grounded for the Broodmother. I don't know why I have that second. I could put it at the bottom. I honestly, here's the thing though. This next one, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get an opinion on this. But I thought of doing like this is we're talking about streams here, like not videos per se. But actually, that's a whole discussion right there. I don't know if I should have videos for members only, specifically, because like if I'm making a video, I feel like I want people to see it, like everybody to see it, because editing is incredibly painful. What is that through my window? Oh, it's a Ratana. Editing is like super painful, you know? It's, you know, you want as many people to see like your editing video and your project as possible, just because of how much time is put into it. But streams, you know, that's a different story. You know, streams are easier, in my opinion. It does take more energy. You can't take breaks. Like if you're making a video, I know we're getting off track here, but imagine we're making like a video like Arcus did, okay? I was able to take breaks in between, like, all right, let me just go do something else, compared to streams where it's like, all right, max YouTuber energy that I can possibly give out for the allotted time. And it usually, it's something, it is a little bit tiring. But anyway, but the next one I have written down is Arcus and its stream, possibly. This would be for members only as well. I feel like if I did single player, because we're gonna let's put it this way, we're gonna have to restart anyway, because I feel like my file is corrupted, which is another reason I haven't. There's many reasons I haven't actually edited a video. I really do think my file is corrupted, just because it was day one file, you know, really hour one, but I don't know. I feel like it's corrupted, so I'm gonna start over. So it's like it's either going to be a members only stream, because I think I'm gonna like turn off the blood filter, just because I like to see when a dinosaur I am fighting is going to go down, you know? It is really important to see, because like if you see the other dinosaur getting bloody, you're like, oh, okay, cool. So, you know, I might be able to win this, but if it's like not, and yours looks like it's about to fall apart, it's like, maybe I should run away. So it is pretty important. And it's a pretty good game. Another one is Sea of Thieves. That is another one. I could potentially build a crew for that, of people that I know who play it. So that's another one. That is another possibility for a stream. Another one that I've talked about a few times that I would like to play is The Isle. It's a very, very, very difficult, also very, very un-PG dinosaur survival game. So it's like, imagine Creatures of Scenario. We play that a lot for Roblox. Imagine that, but incredibly good graphics and like really, really scary. You know what I mean? So it's like a horror, scary dinosaur survival. It's honestly really difficult, incredibly difficult, because there's tons of stuff in it. But I do own it. These are all games that I own. I do own that, and I thought it might be kind of fun. You know, see me get scared. Which in the last on my list is horror game. I don't have any written down, but I could potentially do scary games, because if we have it for 18 plus, we can do whatever we possibly want to do. You know. I do have Warframe on there, but I don't think I can get people into Warframe. That's like a specific people sort of thing, you know? Like not everybody. Is that Joker back there? You see him back there? He just stepped on my beep beep. Oh wait, something sold. You see that? We'll get to that later. I'm getting distracted. Sorry, I saw red and I was like, ooh, pretty. So yeah, I think that's it for the games I have written down. Later on, you know, I might get other ones, but those are games that I own. Starter games. We'll put it that way. They're starter games. How about that? Let's see. Let's move that. All right. Another one is a video series, Pal World with members. That might be fun. I can see that being fun. I know a lot of people ask to play with me, and I feel bad. Like, no, I really do feel bad, but the risk outweighs the reward on that, because I could have someone like non-member be like, yo, can I play? And I say yes, and then everything is gone, you know? Especially late game, they can destroy like streams worth of stuff, so we can't exactly do that. A Minecraft video series on a server. Now, here's the thing. I am not talking about an SMP, okay? Not now. You can. I'm not against the roleplay sort of thing, but labeling it as an SMP, I think Deep said it best. It feels cringe. It really does. I don't like the word. I don't. You know, it's been the SMP life was over a year ago, or maybe 2. I don't know, but I know it was really popular. But now it's like, I'm good. I'll pass on that. I keep hitting E. Those are the 2 kind of video series I have in mind. I do have another one actually in mind. Actually, another thing I thought about is making like a Minecraft server to build on that part. You know, members can join, sort of thing. I don't know exactly. I could probably set up maybe some sort of storyline, maybe with some cool plugins. I don't know. There's a lot you can do with Minecraft. Maybe we'll just make it. we'll make an Arc Evolve server. You know, fully modded Arc Evolve server. Just dinosaur. We'll get it. We'll play in Minecraft. That's all. The last thing on the server that I'm going to list before we go fishing is the project. I have a project that I need members' help with, or could use members' help with. It involves me actually getting up, moving, and then sitting back down so I don't get AFK kicked. Hello, agent. The project I'm thinking of, and I had this idea. I think I actually stole the idea from someone else. Tsumi. He did his a little bit different. Okay, he was actually in the VC with his members. I might be in the VC with my members, but not be able to hear them, sort of thing. It's Stardew Valley. So, but the idea is there's a new update for Stardew Valley. I think Stardew Valley is going to get popular again because of this update. Being that there has not been an update for, I don't know, I want to say years, to be honest. Like another actual update that adds like story, this, that, and the other. And I've been told that if you play the new update on a current save, that it just skips all the story stuff, depending on where you are in the actual story itself, and you just automatically get stuff. I don't want to do that. I mean, it kind of takes like every ounce of fun out of it. Like, oh, hey, this new story stuff. But if you just play in your, current world, oh, oops, you don't get to experience it. Like, you really haven't flipped I saw it. I just haven't felt like moving it. So my idea, and also I've been told there's actually a new island, new farm. So my idea is members can join me on this world and kind of like help me out, because nobody wants to see me do the exact same thing all over again. Because we're gonna have to restart, right? To spice it up, so to speak. Members can be all in the VC because there will be, I don't know if there is now, but there will be a special place for members, VC, text. Actually, I think it says so in my, if you actually go to join. And after you join, I saw that there's actually a thing I could type in to like explain how you get member in the Discord as well. Because there's like a special thing. YouTube thought of everything. I know you don't see it whenever you click on it, but it shows people after they click on it, like, oh, hey, this is how you get member. Which is honestly not that hard. You just verify yourself through Discord, through YouTube, you know? So you know how I have that, oh, there's a YouTube sticker thing on my Discord? That's what I'm talking about. So it's just to make sure that you are who you say you are. Because I don't want to just have faith in a system, Like, oh yeah, this person, like, it's this. Let's say Deep Take became member, right? And Deep Take's, oh hey, I want to be a member in the Discord, and then like some other person says, oh hey, I'm Deep Take, and I like give the other person member. It's just to get rid of that whole thing. Like, all right, you verify, I can click on it, easily figure it out, boom, done. So yeah, that's the project. Members join me, kind of help me out. Wouldn't be heard necessarily because it would be a normal stream. It would not be 18 plus, but members would actually join me for like a normal stream, if that makes sense. So that's like the project. That's the only project I have. I kind of like spitballed some ideas. There's a few things I haven't mentioned, but that's for, you know, later on anyway. So yeah, now that that's been said, I don't think there's anything else. Of course, I can spitball ideas, and I do have, like, if certain things were to change, you know, members could help with that as well. It's all listed in the members thing. Everything I set to one price because for me it's easier. I don't know. I would like to just group everything at one thing, you know, $4.99. Boom, you get access to anything you could possibly imagine that I have to offer. So you have like the custom loyalty badges that Flare made, the emojis. I maxed that out. I think I can add more. I think with 3 members, but you guess you start off with 4, I believe. And those are, I picked the ones that I feel were most used. I mean, obviously Panic, the Potato Heart, no brainer. You know, people like Goober. You know, that's a solid one. Which, by the way, is Flare here? Or like Flare's not here. Whenever Flare gets here, I want to see if you can actually use the emojis. But yeah, if you're in my Discord, you know exactly which emojis I'm talking about. Sadly, I don't think Agent actually has access to those as well. Very sad. But I think Flare is different because I think Flare has access to everything. But Flare said that she will be late today. That's okay. That is all right. Also, funny enough, I don't think I can post shorts for members only. Funny enough, I know I was posting shorts last night or today, either one, and I looked and I didn't see a thing. I was like, oh, well, how about that? So yeah, that's just starter stuff that I would like to do once we get a couple of members. So it's my game plan. So I'm completely transparent with everybody. You know, you guys know exactly what you're paying for, so to speak. And everything's looped together. So it's not like, oh, I have to pay $2 for 4 emojis. You know, that didn't seem right to me. So $4.99, everything I can possibly give you. Now, I have thought, I don't know about, you know what? You sit in the office for too long. I think it's time to go fishing. I can fish and talk at the same time. If it's exploring and talking, it's a problem. It's home. Fishing. Ah, my home. You know, I was on the fence. I'm not gonna lie about video series specifically for members. But then it's like back to the thing of like, man, I really would like people, everybody, most amount of people to watch my stuff as possible. So for an example, I think my last Ark Ascended episode ended with like maybe 20 views, I think. And I think it's more now, but I think after like the first week, which is pretty cool. It's definitely more than I used to get. But like, you know, take that comparison to like a percentage of people who would be member. You know, it might be like 2 people would watch it. And those videos take a while. If you do any sort of editing, you know that those videos take a long time to edit. You can even ask Flare for shorts. Flare goes, you know, I think records the thing on there. I don't know how she gets it. She doesn't download it. So any other way that's not downloading it, you know, takes it, cuts it up, you know, slaps some art on it, you know, stuff she's done. You know, that's a short. Editing is so painful in general because like, you got to record it. First, you got to make sure you have space. I do have space. That's not the issue, but space. You got to have a vision as well for the video. A lot of free time as well. You got to have a lot of free time to edit. If you don't, it's like, whew, man, what do you do? You know. So I think each Ark episode took me like 7 hours or so to edit, and that's not counting recording, which also can be lengthy, especially for like, oh hey, you know, we did some of this and like the cut out the boring stuff. Like, oh okay, I'm gonna go punch like 200 trees to get some wood to build this thing. That part I cut out, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It definitely happened. I just didn't put it into the video. So what happened, me talking like, oh, hey, we're going to go do this, took like, what, 0.5 seconds? Took like a couple hours of work. Especially when you first start. It takes so long to get resources, so. Sadly, we will have to restart. So there's like 2 ways I can do it. I can attempt to stream it to members only, or I can attempt to restart the video series and just kind of like grind those episodes out. Sadly, the views went from like 300 in a week down to like 20 in a week. I think less people got interested in Ark, but granted, oh wow, this is a special one. Granted, I did make like the first. Where is my clickball? There it is. I did make my first video like a few hours after it released. So I mean that's probably where all the views came from. But I don't really get very many views. I think when I did or for videos, I should say, streams do really well. Shorts do above and beyond anything I can possibly ask for. Especially streams as well. I mean, I'm just some hooligan playing games, but video series they do. I think when I did my what series was that? The underwater one, Subnautica. I think each week I was actually getting about 50, and I'm not gonna lie, that surprised me. I was like, wow, that's a lot of people. Like Subnautica has been out for some time. It was not a bad series when it came to like actual like views, and I was very surprised. It was consistent. It's like 50, 60 views per week. It was crazy. I was actually really proud. And I also had fun editing those. It really was fun recording and editing. It didn't seem like it took forever, like Ark Ascended. But yeah, no, that was actually fun. Hold up, let me put this up in my. I need to go my tackle box. That's what I need to do. Where's my tackle box? I don't know if I'm getting different ones or the same ones. Oh, that's shiny. This went too far. White orange palette. Calico white orange palette. This calico orange white. This is white orange. Calico white orange palette. Oh, we do have one of them. Actually, let me see. Oh, Swift Swim. Classic. Anyway. Sadly, I did have to end that series. It was very sad. Isn't that right? As entertaining as this is, you will find this conversation is no longer private. Is Flare there? Oh, Flare is there. I looked and I was about to say no, she's not, but then I remembered that she changed it from a red logo to black. I like the change. I like that color. After Flare gets a second to settle in, I wanna test some things. Mostly just one thing. Actually, 2 things. I did leave it in somewhere in my Discord, some office thing. I'm curious. I want to make sure that like at least some member of staff here has access to the member stuff. I'm assuming Flare will. It would be really weird if she didn't. It's like, oh yeah, she can delete everything I have, but can't, look at the member stuff. That'd be so weird. But it's some things happen. I've just got my ears trained to pick out Discord join times. Oh, right. I see, the thing about Streamlabs, OBS or the Stream one, it kind of like deletes every sound except for like the game, so you just don't hear anything. So like if something's going down, I have to accidentally see numbers in Discord. That's how I determine if something like I really needs my attention. Cause that's like a specific ping for me, or like everyone, whatever. So I will look at those if I notice. But other than that, I don't know. Like you'd have to like tell me in stream like, oh hey, check Discord now. Otherwise, I'm not here to ping. And it's not my fault. I just prefer to let OBS mute things as it normally would. Does that make sense? It's better. You don't want to be talking about something and, I don't know, people start spamming the Poke2 thing. You don't want that. So it makes sense. Oh, it can go down. False swipe? Oh, wow. You're a weak little thing. Let's catch... There you go. Also, the video series did change a lot, adding another person to it, so... I don't know. But do it again. It'll probably be solo. Also, the game runs better solo. It's like I don't have to host it, so it might run better. Pink dapples. Because the tether thing was a huge issue as well. I mean, you were intimidating. It's normal. So yeah, it may restart completely as either a stream or a video. I don't know if I can stream it though. Like it might. The thing is, I might be able to if I'll make it just a pure single player game without hosting it. The only thing it's running is like from my end. You know what I mean? It might be streamable, but I don't know. That's why I put it in the list. It's a possibility. Because you never know. But then again, it's like, oh wait, what do I make a video series on? I would have to. I think I might just have to like buy Subnautica and hope. The thing is, that's also another thing is I don't know if I have to restart that. If I have to restart that, I might just do the one I do own, which is the second one, which would be weird to do. But if I restarted the first one, it's like the other ones are useless. I don't know. I'd have to look to see. So that's another reason I haven't bought the first one. I was like, I don't know. Because if I bought it, it would probably be on Steam, because that's like where all my games are, unless we're talking about, Fortnite, I guess. It's like where I buy all my games. On Steam, is what I'm talking about. I do have a decent amount of games on Epic Games, because they give some for free, but, you know, still. I keep my games like one place. I think my Ark Evolved, though, is on Epic Games because they actually gave it out for free. It was like I think a year ago or something. I was like, oh wow. Just like straight up gave it away. I mean, granted, at that point it was out for like 5 years. So there's that. It's terrifying. That fin out there. That is coming towards me. That was genuinely scary. It would be fun, I think, to stream. You're not late. Oh. I think it would be fun to stream Ark Ascended, to be honest. I saw Dragon Dratini over there. And like make a video on something else. I don't know what I'd make a video series on, you know? If it wasn't Ark Ascended. I mean, that's another thing is though, like streaming it takes a lot of time to tame like let's say we're talking vanilla rules without changing any game settings or anything like that. It takes like, I want to say like 18 hours to tame a Gigantosaurus or Gigantosaurus, a level like 100, which is about the level you want to tame it at. It takes like 18 hours of just sitting there. It really does. It takes so long. Like, I don't know. That's like, if I stream normally, my 2.5, that's... Alright, where's my calculator? What's 18 divided by 2.5? Wait, that didn't make any sense. You know what? I don't care. You guys get the point, though. That would take forever. Now, granted, if you build like a wall around it, you know, you can. It's not as safe, you know, especially if you're almost there. I mean, you make kibble, but then that also takes time. There's a lot of time, you know, things to do. So if I were to do on stream, I would probably turn down the settings, speed things up. Like, especially for eggs. Oh my goodness. An egg for one of those things, like an egg for a T-Rex, would probably take 24 hours rotation. I'm not even kidding on that. That would probably take about 24 hours per egg to hatch. Under the correct conditions as well. And you know what you need for that? A ton of resources. Woo! To progress is very, very long time, which is why originally it was meant to be a video series. So But also, I'm saying member possibly streams because I think people would like that. You know, people might like the game. I don't know. It would definitely have to be solo though if it was a stream. Woo! I'm trying to. I mean, I guess I could in this hypothetical situation like host something server. I think that's actually it's not too expensive to do, but woo, that all add up. You know, a lot of work. It's a big game. It's a very intense game when it comes to like graphics as well. Very taxing on the PC. Not many people can run it. I'm not gonna lie, which is sad. It's a good game, but not many people can run it. I could barely run it, and I have a like decent PC. I think most of my components is for the the recommended. You like look in Steam if you want to know if you can run it. You know, go to it, look at the Steam, and be like, all right, what do I need here? It's pretty intense. I have everything recommended except for like maybe one component, but it's above the minimal. You know what I mean? Even then, it was it's not optimized at all because I was actually watching some videos and streams around the time it came out. It came out, and people with like the best PC components, you know, like those people, they have like the best stuff. They were having like visual issues because not a single part of that game was optimized. It still might not be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have much faith for the creators of Ark, being that their game that's been out for 8 years was also still having issues and not being fixed at all. That's another reason the video series stopped. Actually, the main reason I rage quit, so to speak. You know, got tired of the crashes. Couldn't physically progress, even if I wanted to. You know, let's just say I had enough patience in this very, very, very hypothetical situation. Let's just say I had enough patience to be completely fine and calm every single time it crashed, right? Very, like I said, very hypothetical. I physically could not progress. It would not let me. So I would say that's probably the biggest reason. Biggest reason to stop. I'm not fixing to be a beach bob for the rest of my life. You know, that's as much as I would like to taming T-Rexes and stuff. You know, that's very above the pay grade of a little beach dweller. The thing is, it might be nice to do it again, though. You know, might. Now the editing wouldn't be nice, but recording it, you know, playing it, that might be nice. I'd have to split it up between probably a couple days, to be honest. So I don't know if I have enough time before or after stream. I don't know if I want to record after stream. Probably before stream at some point, like an hour buffer. But then again, that's not much time from when I wake up to stream. It's like a few hours. I'd probably have to split it up, especially farther down the road. One T-Rex egg take me like 2 weeks. It takes so long. I mean, certain things like that, I guess I could just like load it up after stream and just watch the timer tick down. Because if it's a video, I don't want to change any settings, except maybe the difficulty. But the reason we kept finding oh my, well hello there, Toxivex. The reason we kept finding like low level stuff is because the difficulty was very low when you first start one of those. I raised it, but in order for higher things to, you know, spawn, you had to take care of the other low level ones and hope other things spawn, you know? There's a lot that goes into Ark. It's a fun game. It's dinosaurs, but if I were to stream something, I'd rather stream The Isle because, whoo, that's a scary game right there. I'm not gonna lie. It's a horror / dinosaur survival game. It's a good one. It's definitely on the list, and I bought it in mind for members only streams. And the update they had actually was decent. I'm not gonna lie. Like they completely like deleted the map and added a completely new one. It was so good. is a lot harder now. They actually added new dinosaurs as well. It was very cool. Yo, Deep Tank, welcome. So yeah, anyway, just when I thought I was getting used to the game, they changed it. So I was like, oh, well, now I have to like relearn it. So I haven't touched it since the update. I know there is I've seen some videos on a few ones, like on a few new dinosaurs. Nothing like too in-depth. Scrolling through TikTok. By the way, Flair, one of the questions I had was, can you use the emojis that are specific for members? That was question 1. Or is it question 2? I don't remember. Because I know you don't have access to polls, which is honestly kind of sad. You do not. Interesting. So you can delete my entire portfolio, delete all of my... You could honestly remove me being able to have member by deleting every single stream with all my watch time hours, but you can't use one of the 4 emojis. That's crazy. Have you checked my YouTube homepage to see? Can't do this though. See, that's why it doesn't make any sense. You can log into my account and use them, but you can't use them on yours. Okay. Anyway, do you have access to the on your channel? Access to on my channel the member like polls or something? Because like it's more of a tag thing. You know, you see playlist, videos, streams. There's like one of the very, very right in this is members. I checked, agent can't see it, which I'm not too surprised on that one specifically. But I'm actually really surprised about. That is very, very not making sense, if that makes sense, you know? Like, you really could take away my member thing, you know? Because you have access to it. But you can't use the emojis. Man, well, how about that? I don't think I'm ever going to get over that. And you have the highest rank on my channel as well. Like, you're not, like, mod. You're moderator, you know? It's crazy. I'm gonna catch this bad boy. I think a lot of the games I'm gonna be playing is dinosaurs, hopefully. Big Discord? Alright. What about the homepage thing? Because it shows it on the homepage. It's like, I don't know. Like, let's say you just go to my channel and you hit the thing, you know? You'll see, like, I don't know what the first one, videos, shorts, streams. And then on the far right, it says members. I want to know if you see that from the homepage. Oh yeah, I need to damage you, actually. False swipe, there it is. Ow! I think I pulled a muscle in my rib cage. You ever do that? You ever just, like, have a grandma that's building your house and then, like, have to hold metal up above your head because you're the only person in the family or within a 20-mile radius that can pick things up that high and then pull a muscle? Anybody ever do that? That's not specific at all, I don't think. It's pretty common stuff, I'd say. Like, I did it yesterday, right? Yeah, that was disappointing. No Fortnite Battle Pass day. I remember that. That's a holiday as well. Or no, I think it came out like an hour or two after I ended stream. Which oh man, I'm so sad about that. I'm so sad. Like I was gonna talk about like some of the member stuff. Not all of it, because I wanted to do it here on Pixelmon. But you know, wanted to at least mention it on Fortnite Day. But no. Gray patches. Gray diamonds. Gray patches? Nope, but I can log into your account and see it. Okay. Well, I guess members is like locked behind members. Not even my own staff can see it. That is crazy. No moderation can be done over there, apparently. Plus, I mean, of course I do it, but, you know, still. Which is really funny. It really is. Like, the I don't know. They might need to, like, in my opinion, they might need to change that. Because it doesn't make any sense. Oh, we're talking about the we're talking about member stuff. Like there's like a whole members tab and everything that Flare doesn't have access to for some reason, but has access to everything else. What's up about that? You know, I feel like they need to change that, in my opinion. Because like you're not mod, you're like a moderator. I feel like moderators need to have access to everything. Well, that's fun. Can't like, I literally can't access your entire channel, but God forbid I look at members' things from my account. Yeah, that's the thing. Like there needs to be a way for YouTube to register like, oh, this account has moderator status. Not mod. No. There's a difference. Huge difference on YouTube. Huge. One is lowest form of staff, the other is highest form. Flare obviously has the highest form of staff, but YouTube is like, no, you don't have access to member stuff. That's crazy. They need to change that. They really do. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's confused about this. Like, it's not like I have Connor's login info. My account is literally tied to his, so it's not like YouTube doesn't know. Exactly. You know what? Honestly, I am actually glad I'm not the only one confused, because come on. I mean, that needs to be changed, right? It needs to be. Like, what if I'm like gone for a week or something, right? And like something goes down over there. I'm not gonna be able to see it, you know? But, you know, I guess just gotta cross your fingers. I don't know why I'm being given this stuff. Okay, you know, I want to trade it. Do this one first, I guess. I want to trade that one. Why not? And I guess I log into your account and do it. God forbid I do it from my account, right? Well, I mean, it's honestly good to know, which is why I asked. I just wanted to make sure. On Agent's side, I did ask him a couple days ago, and he couldn't see it. I wasn't surprised. I'm like, all right, you know what? That's, you know, makes sense, I guess. Yours, I'm surprised about. I really am surprised. I was like, oh yeah, no, Flare's gonna 100% be access to it. I just want confirmation that she has access to it, which is why I asked. Anyway, it is really weird that I can't. Yeah, then I think that needs to be fixed. Something. Because like, it's not like a mod, you know, it's like moderator status. Like, all right, this person has like number 2 on the channel, access to like all sorts of stuff. They need to be able to look at everything there is on the channel. You know? Because that's my opinion on it. Gonna peek around the channel settings to see if there's an override for staff. That it might be. It might be. But I think I need at least one staff member. Like if the member streams get too crazy, you know, at least someone can moderate it. Which is honestly, you want to know the funny part about this? Is when the grounded thing comes around, Agent is going to be in the stream, but cannot see the stream, even though he is a mod on my channel. That's what I find really funny. He's gonna see it, but he's not gonna be able to see it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be there in spirit, but that is. I find that funniest. That's where my mind went whenever I checked with Agent, see his ability to see it. Boom, 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 boom. Why do I have red particles? It's the eject thing, isn't it? It is. Ooh, scrub. Be gone with you. I need to drink some water. I see you a nice gift, Connor. You wouldn't mind seeing his name? I think it's actually the one that I have. Hold up. Let's see what we got here. Sub to the Connor. I like this. You know what? I'm gonna leave that there. I like it. I like this. Thank you, Madfire. That's some good propaganda, if I've ever heard it. Very solid propaganda. That is propaganda that I can get behind. Sub to the Connor. Perfect, you know? People should have that, like, those words framed, I think. Someone asked this exact question on Reddit 2 years ago, and no one even replied. Well, I'm glad that it's been, you know, the issue's been here for years, you know, and that YouTube hasn't fixed it. Or it might not even be fixed. It might be like this on purpose, which is a completely different thought process right there. It's like either they missed it for years and hasn't fixed it yet, or it's actually programmed to be this way, which is probably worse, in my opinion. But it's one of the two, and I don't know which one, and it's very interesting to me. So, well, yeah, you know what? It's a good thing I did ask. It's a good thing. Now we know. Now we know. Members get free reign on my channel, apparently. Pretending I don't see things. So. That's not a problem at all. He said sarcastically. Well, except for me. I still, yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you plug into mine, I guess you could see it. But if you don't, you know, can't see anything for some reason. Well, that was exciting. You can still hijack. Is that ore down there I can see? Oh, what is that? I still haven't gotten a special one of those. I still want one. Time to turn off stream. Can you do that, actually? I think we talked about it once, and you said you couldn't find the button. It might be that it's... I don't know, actually. So I think we did it before. I was like, all right, do you want to turn off stream? And you're like, I don't see the button. I was like, oh, I see. Which is weird because you have access to the studio, I believe. Yeah, you do because you streamed. You streamed from my channel, so you have access to studio. I was rushing that time. I may have panicked. I mean, if you want, you could look now for science sake to see if there's like a big red button that says in stream. If you want to. I can get behind some good panic though. Get out of here, Scorilp. I did look at the battle pass for Fortnite, by the way. It looks interesting. Less interesting in some places, I will say. They could have done better on a lot of the skins that's in the battle pass. One off the top of my head, Medusa. Could have done better with that one. Aphrodite as well. Could have done better with that one. Pretty much all of them. The one I do like though is, oh no, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on Poseidon. But ignoring that, I do actually like the first one. I actually do kind of like that one. It's like the bluish, greenish fire and like a werewolf sort of thing, which I think is supposed to be Cerberus, but you know, I don't know. Has one head, so I don't know how that's supposed to be a thing. But anyway. Oh, you found the button? Oh, nice. I was gonna say, if you have access to Studio, you should be able to see it. But the fact you can see it means that at like a specific instance, I believe if I turn off stream on my OBS and you turn on yours with the same stream key, it can immediately switch to your screen. Well, it might buffer for a minute, you know, for like a few seconds. But if you do it like pretty close to right after the other, I think you actually can. Because the stream key is like, you know, you can use it like wherever, you know, agent's computer, But your computer, my computer. It's only Streamlabs that really connects it. So the only thing is you can't go live at the same time. I think it'll say something like, probably say something like, "Oh, this one's already been used," you know. But once I turn off the Streamlabs on my end, you know, it's free, free for grabs. Hypothetically, which is honestly why it's important not to share the stream. Can you get out of my way? Share the stream key. It's very dangerous. Like, imagine some like person try to troll you, got the stream key. They can go. They can stream. You know, really scary. Oh, a 3-1. Get out of here. I can also change the status of the stream mid-recording. Are you talking about the name? What is that called? Oh, title? Are you talking about the title? So I think you could probably do that from your channel, actually. I can make it private. Oh, delete forever as your stream. Can you make it members only, though? Can you change it to members only? That's a question right there. That's a question. Because if you change the status, you can see like the private, this, that, on that list should be members. If you can, I might, I don't know what I'll do. I'll be confused. I'll tell you that much. You can't? Oh my. So let me get this straight. Okay, let's talk about this for a second, right? Okay, so Flare cannot see members only stuff, okay? But Flare can change stuff she can see to members only, which changes it to stuff she cannot see. That doesn't make any sense. That's very very interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway, but I can sure make it. Yeah, no, that's weird. You can make it something that you can't access. That's crazy. You might need to do something about that. Or leave us in confusion, you know? Either one works, I guess. It's probably like a Reddit thing on that as well. From 5 years ago, like again, it'd be one thing if it was just a mod, but I literally have access. Yeah, that's the weird part. You know, like me asking you to check was it was more of a assuring me that you have access to that stuff, not, oh hey, I can't, but I can make stuff members only, and be incredibly confused. I was not expecting that when I asked. Was not expecting it. Especially the emojis. That one, honestly, is a little crazy to me. That right there is also crazy. But I guess it is linked to members, so. Poor little goober. Can only be seen from my channel. Or members. I'm surprised I have access to member stuff. At this point. I'm kind of surprised, you know? Everything else isn't making sense. Stream stuff to members, can't even look at the stream. Oh, imagine. I mean, that's almost what it's like. I mean, like, think of it this way. Like, let's say, like, the streams get really crazy, and I can only, like, really see in the members-only streams, even then, let's just, hypothetically, let's say I can only see, like, specific stuff, like super chats, or, you know, stuff like that. It's like the chat's going so fast. Like, in this hypothetical, I'm, like, super popular, okay? I would need someone to moderate that at some point, you know? And you would think, you know, people with mod. I also honestly think people with mod would be able to see, you know? It's like moderate. That's what I was thinking. But apparently not. Apparently not. I did see a button to give away a membership somewhere. I don't remember where that was. I don't think I should do a giveaway for a while. You're being a hot second? Alright. I think I did see something like that though, somewhere. It's probably like a 1 month thing, you know? Like, oh hey, here's 1 month of this. Never mind, bathroom in use. Well, you're just gonna have to hold it. Man, what's that Cynical's name again? What's that? Sub to the Connor? It's a good name. I don't know who named it or where I came from. It's a good name though. Get out of here. I don't want that. Be gone with you. I'm here for those and fish with special textures. That is all I want. Do. And drink some water. You know, good stuff, that water. I did actually play a couple rounds in Fortnite as well. I think I'm like level 6 because I wanted to do the. They have like special quests that you can do the day the new battle pass comes out. You know, a little bit of a boost. I forget what they call it, but I didn't think it'd be available today, so I did it yesterday. I think I'm like level 6 or something. And oh my goodness, the new places are. Everything is interesting, but the new place is very Greek themed. But oh my goodness, it is like sweat heaven. I'll tell you that. First time I went to one of these places, I died with Zeus's lightning bolt, which is honestly, it's a mythic, right? It's a mythic weapon. Mythic being above legendary, okay? And I see one like every 10 steps. They're everywhere. I'm like, why? Like, at least make a mythic rare for once. I mean, come on. Like, you hear the word mythic, you're like, oh my goodness, that's so cool, you know? Actually, that's the whole thing behind me. But no, it's everybody and their grandma can see it. It's everywhere. I've seen people do some pretty broken stuff with the wings and the lightning bolt. There's like this wings of Icarus, I think, or something like that. And you can like fly up with the wings and then immediately switch to the lightning bolt and then like do a ton of damage. A little broken. I think they're definitely gonna have to patch that, you know, but still. I have used lightning bolt. Every time I used it, I died. So I'm holding a grudge now against them. Now, the wings are cool though. You can like just straight up fly. You know, that's people are complaining about the hooks and whatever, but no, now you can just straight up put the wings on and fly around. And you can do like a ground slam as well. Like what? What is this game nowadays? The first skin is cool. Honestly, the first skin is my favorite. There's him. I think Poseidon's next or something. There is a supposed Aphrodite, but it doesn't look like it. There's a Medusa. You can only tell because there's like 2 or 3 snakes on her head. Not, you know, classic Medusa. So that's disappointing. Zeus is also kind of disappointing. Actually, they're all kind of disappointing. I'm not going to lie. Poseidon, though, honestly, that kind of angers a lot of people. It's like I don't know how to describe it. I think it's one of Fortnite's characters that they made, but they like put a crown on him, and that was it. That's Poseidon. I'm like, why? That's not it. That's not it. The coolest thing I saw though was the fact that they added Avatar Korra in the game. It's not there yet, but you can see she's there, and that's super cool. Especially if you're like an Avatar fan, which makes sense because they're the Avatar show, the live action. Makes sense, you know. Avatar's popular right now. People would see it, so it's not. I think it's out in like 20-some days. But anyway, it's really cool. I want it. I feel like the skin after that though is going to be like the Korra and like the Avatar forms, so like the glowing eyes, the probably glowing tattoos as well, if I had to guess. Or they might add Aang, but I feel like they're not going to do that. I feel like if they were going to do that, they probably would have like used him in the first one, not like one of the question mark things where you just can't see. Like that would definitely be something you would market, you know? Number 1, bam, you can play as Aang. not Korra, the second one. It's like, I'm excited, but if it was Aang, I'd lose my mind. I'm like, are you serious? Or Zuko? That would also be a solid one right there. Oopsies. I mean, if you used, who am I thinking of? Sokka? That's like, you have like a whole pickaxe right there. He's used like his boomerang, you know? It's like giving it to you right there. That would actually be pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie. I think Zuko or Aang would be better, in my opinion. Azula, also a pretty solid character. Korra was an interesting choice. I'll put it that way, because it's not from like the original cartoon. It's like from the second one. You know, like the Avatar died. You know, was reborn into Korra and all that. So, I mean, if I was in charge of that, I would say, all right, let's go for Aang or someone from like the original crew. But you know what? I'm not. I am not part of that. What? Are you coming at me right now? I think it's coming at me. It's all right. I'm prepared. I am prepared. No, fishy. Bam. I don't know how Fortnite's gonna go now. I don't know. Still very sad I didn't do it yesterday. I'm still on that. Yes, and I will be for at least a week or until Tuesday. Like, changed my whole 2 streams around that. I was like, man, it's gonna be awesome. Day 1 might be the best Fortnite stream ever. Battle Pass just came out. Gonna stream it the day it came out. No, now I gotta wait like last time. I think last time was the same thing. I had to wait all the way till Tuesday. You know me, I need them watch time hours. Because yeah, we do have members, but at 4,000 hours, I can put ads on my stuff. I don't think anybody's gonna be excited about that. Having ads and stuff, you know? I mean, I will be, but you know, I don't think normal people. Everybody else has to actually like sit through the ads. Ads on the stream is also an interesting concept, I will say. Might miss something important, you know? Excuse me. How'd you do that? Is there enough room under there for you to do that? I don't know where you just came from. That's crazy. It's like came out of nowhere. There's no space under there for that. What? Yeah, what? Okay, well, you know what? I guess there was space. Alright then. That scared me a little bit. Oh. There we go. It's been a while since we actually like just sat down and fished. Like it's been like a month and a half or something. I've been doing a lot of running around looking at Pokemon stats. You know? A lot of that. Sometimes it's nice just to stop and you know, go fishing. Talk about how Fortnite disappointed you because their servers were down all day. You know? It's classic stuff. Everybody can relate to that. What do you think, Kingler? You know, I don't think him moving away from me is a resounding yes. I think that's more negative than anything else. And I think it's so cool. What is that, a whale? I looked away for a second. The second I looked away, the fish is gone. So on the vanilla Minecraft server that my friends have, I'm the farmer. Like they added some decent plugins today, or not today, but this time. Usually it's like a free for all. Everybody on the honor system, you know. But this time they actually like added a few things, and there's like roles and stuff. I went wizard for Magic Man, obviously, and farmer. It's like nobody else can do farmer stuff. Only I can do farmer stuff. And there's of course a blacksmith, a miner, this, that, and the other. Everybody has different like battle styles, you know, this is all sorts of stuff. I actually just finished my horse speed tester thing. It's like redstone, and you can see how fast horses are. And I found a really fast one that's like, in the wild I caught. That is a 13 block per second. At least I think it's what it is. I don't know how it's gonna go 13 blocks in a second, but that's what the video said. I'm gonna have to fact check that, but that's what it said anyway. I was like, man, it's the fastest thing I have. And the jump is like 3.5 blocks, which is actually really nice. I think the highest a horse can jump is like, what, 4 blocks? Something like that? I don't know, but the horse I found was wild. It was actually insane. So one of them actually has a decent amount of hearts too. I'm gonna try to like breed them and like get really good stuff. Also, I've been building a lot. Been doing a lot of building. It's you know, I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just play vanilla Minecraft. Have some carrot farms, or no, not carrot farms. Potato farms, wheat farms. I don't have a carrot yet to plant that, but no farmer can't. It's a simple life. Simple life. Or more of a, like, what did I call it? Connor's Ranch or something? Can't Ranch? I don't know, but it's a ranch. It's a huge island I'm, like, converting. It's pretty cool. A lot of fun, honestly, just, like, plain vanilla. It's been, like 6 months or something since I've actually done, like, classic vanilla, you know? Usually it's, I don't know, Fortnite music stuff or Lego Fortnite. That was there for a while. There's a lot of stuff. That and, you know, playing with people I've known since I was like, I don't know, 16? I mean, longer, but I remember like seeing them every day after that part, so it's pretty cool. That's a specific amount of years for someone like me that I will not specify how many years. It could be 50 years, you know? Who knows? A lot of years, actually. But anyway, it's fun. Coachella. Ooh, a diamond. We actually made like a currencies, you know, and like a resource pack and such. That's pretty fun. Funny enough, I think I probably mentioned this before, but the actual main idea from like the whole Connor skin actually came from like we call it season 1, but like the very first time they actually launched their server. So the origins of Connor, or more of Connor skin, actually came from their server that they host. So got a special thanks for them, I guess. Who knows what my skin would be? I mean, it changed a few times. I think Flair actually found a couple of them, but I think I like rested on this one. I was like, man, this one's kind of cool. It kind of goes with the story a little bit, backstory behind the skin. Very interesting backstory. We called it. It's so long ago that we actually called it an SMP back then because they were popular. Now I don't want anything to do with SMPs because the name sounds weird. I honestly think it's overdone, but you know, I'm not the only one that makes them. So if people enjoy them, then you enjoy them. Not saying I'm not against hosting a server at some point. That might be fun. Another members perk right there, maybe. It'll be a while down the road. Like, don't expect to like join member next Tuesday. Be like, all right, cool. Let's get this server. Where's that IP at? It'll be a minute. Be a while, you know. But I really wanted to sit down with Flair and Agent, and we did. To like just really spitball all the ideas that I had, sort of thing. Which is honestly a lot, like pretty much every detail there is that I had access to before we actually hit the member thing. Because there are certain things I didn't know. Like, for instance, the specific things that Flair created, which is the loyalty badges. I didn't know we could even make those. That was news to me. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then my idea was, you know, oh, it does stay. How about that? Make them like the Connor logo. You know, I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, it's something simple, you know, unique. Nobody else uses a symbol, so that was my idea. The emojis I did know about. I did know about that. I was kind of thinking of like different. The thing is, I almost chose the baby eater instead of the confused Connor. But I didn't know how that would go. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where, like, people could use the baby eater emoji. I don't know. For me, it just seemed better to go with confused. So I'm sure I make people confused sometimes, but I think the baby eater one is actually making a comeback somehow. When I say somehow, I mean from my actions of playing games. There's gonna be a lot of that in the aisle as well, probably, if I can manage to figure out how to be a dinosaur. I don't think there's T-Rexes yet. There was on the older version. There's like all sorts of stuff, but the older version like really is bad. It was really lame, but also the only one that was playable for a very long time, because the other one is glitchy so much. But yeah, the other one had like a T-Rex, had Allosauruses. It was pretty good, honestly, but once the official servers kind of like shut down, it kind of was boring. And so I joined whenever there was only like player ran servers and not official ones. So it's like I could either like play with like a really glitchy the forest, the Isle, like game, the newer one version of it, or play the older version with like nobody who spoke English. So it's like one of the two. I bounced back and forth. One would make me upset because I couldn't actually play it because it was so glitchy, and the other one would be boring. So, but then after a while, my PC got upgraded, so then I could play it again. And then, right when I was learning how to and trying to learn the map, they completely deleted that map and added one that is like 10 times bigger with so much more stuff. I was like, oh my, okay. Then I haven't touched it since. And the game is pretty difficult, but I actually got it from my dad as well for us to play. Or he got it, I don't know, whichever one. We played it back a little bit, but then ever since the update. Also, I've been like, around that time, I was actually getting like more busy with the channel, actually. I don't think I was streaming like 6 days a week. Apparently, oops. Apparently, oops. What'd you do? What have you done? Was typing things elsewhere? Oh. Oh, a thing. You know, I was excited until I saw the laddie ass. You can fly away. I don't care. Because I don't even see it. It could be over there. I don't know. We'll never see it again. For people who can fly, you know, that's awesome. Those things are fast. Like if it flies out that way, it's over. It's never gonna happen. Plus, I have enough. I think I have like a shiny one of them. That's all I need. I don't need any more. Sadly, that's the only thing that spawns out here, I think. In the daytime. Or morning time? And I know that the Kyogres can spawn here because it's deep ocean, but still. Those are like rain only stuff, or storm only, not rain. Storm only. I was gonna say if it's rain, that's like 90% of the time, right? I talk about it raining a lot. I feel like it's probably normal. I just only notice it rains because I don't like the rain. Because frames do go down quite a bit when it rains. I mean, that's a lot of rain particles. Also, my PC was garbage before. Rain was incredibly painful. In fact, the more it rained, the sooner I had to restart my launcher. My PC was not made to be a streamer back then. But look at us now. Now we're like running like shaders and such. On like Pokemon. I mean, look at that water. Look at that. There's like glowing. Look at this. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Shoo. Shoo shoo. Try to fish that way. You evolved, you know? Come a long way from 2 years. It's a long road. Probably would have been shorter if I didn't take a break for like 6 months. And also if I did more. But, you know, it's a whole learning curve, you know? I didn't exactly learn how to be a YouTuber in school, you know? You don't really learn that. You kind of just, like, throw stuff at things. You know, you throw some editing together, throw it on YouTube, shorts and such. You kind of just learn that on your own. So it is a learning curve. The algorithm, you know, that's another hard one to try and master. A lot to learn, and nobody really teaches you. I mean, I'm sure there's like a video out there. There's tons of videos out there. The issue is a lot of them contradict each other, so it's just a really confusing mess. So I just was like, nah, I'll learn it on my own. Then I didn't think about it until after a year. So I still don't watch. I haven't seen the videos, right? I've seen some of them for a while, actually. For a little bit, I watched a few of them, and they kept saying different stuff. I was like, why am I watching this? They're all saying completely different stuff. So I mean, I guess you can, you know, watch them. Put a collective memory together of like, oh, okay, this needs to happen. Honestly, I'd say just bottom line, just like do a lot. Post a bunch of shorts all the time. Honestly, garbage or not, as long as it gets views, like even if you think it's a garbage short, you know, as long as it's within the YouTube guidelines, and say like 100 people watch it, you might get a couple of subscribers out of it. You know, nothing wrong with that. You just keep doing that a lot, all the time. That's the my best suggestion for getting subscribers. Just post a ton of shorts. Now, when it comes to Twitch, I don't know. I can't help you there. There's a lot of stuff on Twitch that I look at. I'm like, why is it that way? But you know, that's why we're YouTubers. We don't do Twitch. I've thought about it. I've even thought about dual streaming. But then I didn't think of it for a while because of that rule that I heard, you know, the 24-hour thing. But apparently that's not there anymore, so I don't think there's a issue with dual streaming, except for the fact that you have to pay for it. But that might be something to consider later on, you know? Streaming in 2 services at once, I could probably handle it. I don't think it put too much more strain on my PC than now. I mean, the biggest thing would probably be like computer components being used, which would be like CPU and stuff. But I don't think that would go up any, because like it's not like I'm installing another Streamlab. Like it's one Streamlab's doing, you know, just pretty much just giving its video to 2 places. So I don't think it's gonna be that much worse. It is something to consider, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow, but if it's legal, why not? But if it's one of those things where I have to like stream it and then immediately take the stream down on one of them, that I feel like that's too much work. You know what I mean? That's a lot of effort. It's like one, like I said, it would have to be Twitch I would delete the streams, you know, or mute them. A lot of Twitch streamers just like mute their VODs, but then I would be nothing would get saved on Twitch, because if I'm gonna stream, YouTube has to be included at some point somewhere. I'm not like gonna bounce back and forth. YouTube is 100% getting my attention, but if YouTube can get my attention and Twitch can also get my attention at the same time, I don't think that's a bad idea. But I guess that's something to talk about when I have money. I don't actually know how much it is for like the premium Streamlabs, which is what you need. And you can actually stream it to like everything at once, I believe. Like I believe it probably Kick now, like Kick, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Like it has the ability to stream to like everything. If you want to be a Facebook streamer. Which there are people out there. There's like a whole, I think they actually have like a whole thing for it now. You can be a Facebook gaming streamer. Believe it or not, that app actually has access to that. that thought is just, that's crazy to me. I don't know. Just the idea of, oh, I'm a gaming streamer. Like, oh yeah, like what server? Facebook? But you know what? Some people do it. I bet they make money. You know? I bet they do it. I mean, that if it's there, it has to be. Like, people have to make money. I mean, I doubt anybody would do it for free. So, I mean, I've been doing it for free, but in the hopes of making money. But I wouldn't like start it if I knew there was like I probably wouldn't do this whole YouTube thing if I knew there was no money involved at the end, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Or at least I wouldn't do as much. Certainly not as much. So believe it or not, I try to put like 100% effort into pretty much everything that I do. The issue is my 100% effort can differ from day to day. Some days I'm, you know, chilling, you know, just hanging out, enjoying life. Other days I'm like, you know what? Not enjoying life so much today. I don't know if I have huge energy put into the stream, sort of thing. Like certain Fortnite streams are like really hyper and chaotic. Some of them are like, you know what? I think I'm good. I don't think I want to go for 2 more hours. So some of them do stop at 2.5, believe it or not. Most of it, those are rare. I think most of the time my average is like 3 to 4 hours. 5 probably being the longest I will go. If I'm drinking energy drink, maybe. Or some sort of caffeine to... Because it's hard, believe it or not, to actually stream that long without some sort of energy boost. Something. But you do that, then it's like, oh man, you know, that whole issue comes up. So I think 5 hours with or without energy drink, you know, it's okay. But anything longer than that, like my voice, my throat just gets like super dry and like sore. Like I think last time I streamed for 6 hours with like an energy drink, my voice is like, it hurts so much. Why is this thing beating me up right now? And it hurt for like 5 days. 4 or 5 days. It's crazy. I was like, really? But I mean, if you think about it, I've been streaming longer than I used to. I mean, obviously, you know, we don't stream. Oh, wait. Oh, this might be my savior. We stream like 6 days out of the 7. Used to be like, actually, I think exactly a year ago, the streams that are falling out of the year 365 day thing, I think that's like Grounded and Pixelmon, which was Saturday and Sundays. Those were like the 2 days I'd stream. That's crazy. In a year? I went and checked too. I was like, man, what was a year ago? Like what's still in within the watch time hours? I believe it was just those 2. I think it was after that Stardew came out, but that's when. Also, I looked, and there's a lot of Stardew streams out there, like that I've made. I never once beat the game, and now I'm not gonna be able to because I shouldn't have done that. Now you know what? I like this. We can see things now. It's like, you know, Stardew was getting a little old. It's been old for years now, but I think with this new update, it might re-interest people. So it might be within my best interest to start that up. Probably, I don't know what I would replace. I don't think I want to like stream it on Monday. I do like a day off, especially now that get out of there. I can do more now, but I'm gonna have to like double layer a lot of stuff. If you think about it, remember only streams, I'm gonna have to layer on top or on the bottom of other streams. So I'm just gonna be doing more and more. Day off is nice. I've gotten used to it at this point. I didn't know how to think about it at first. I was like, man, I kind of like want to do stuff like every day. But now I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm used to this day off thing. It's nice. Just sit down. It was nice this past week too, because I went the entire day without talking. So without talking and just guzzling water the entire day. That's all I did. I think I had like 1 cup of coffee in the beginning, but it wasn't my typical like 3 or 4. Or half a pot, whatever that is. I have a huge pot. Anyway. There's a lot of water. It hurts so much. It was nice just to sit there and not say words. Played. It was probably Creatures of Scenario. It probably was. I don't know what was going on. I was probably trying to get like a egg mutation or something. I don't know. Ooh. we have a thing yet? Oh, wait, we do. Hold up. Nice. Let's see. Hold up. I need to place it sideways. There we go. Look at that. I have a whole other one. Now, if I went to all my fishing places and actually like collected them and put them down, I might have another one, but I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. Because I know my lukewarm place has a few. That might be it, actually. Maybe exaggerated a little bit. I can't think of another place. But yeah, once I get some members, I don't know how many, but once I get some, I'm gonna ask them, like, what days is best. Specifically them, because, you know, they're paying a subscription. It's like Netflix, you know? Here's a lot of stuff. Look at that crabby dance, doing a water dance. Do, do, do. Ow. Like sit up. I'm trying to like sit up and also reach my microphone at the same time. You guys want to know what size shirts I have to wear if it's a long sleeve shirt? Double XL. I don't think I talked about that. I figured that out the past couple weekends when I had to go buy a button-up shirt. So let me back it up a little bit more, actually. So in high school, I had this like large shirt, right? It seemed bigger than all my other larges. Okay, I was like, man, I like this shirt. It's my favorite shirt. It's like red, plaid. I wore it a year ago. It fit, you know? I think it was even less than a year ago, but I'm gonna say probably about 6 months ago it fit. Okay, maybe 7, possibly 8. I have a hard time keeping track of time. But anyway, I wore it. It fit fine. The sleeves were long enough. That's the biggest thing. The sleeves. The sleeves. Most of the time, I have to do this thing. But I talked to my uncle, who is like I think an inch or two taller than me, but he says I'm taller than him. He's taller than me, okay? He's like 2 inches taller than me. He also has the same issue. For people who have long arms, we fold up the button-up sleeves like one, right? Because if we don't, if you see anybody who seems tall and they have like one thing folded up, not like rolled up, just one little flap up, you know, it's because the shirt isn't long enough. There's a trick to the trade. If you see anybody tall, anybody who thinks, you know, they have longer arms than normal people, you know, that's why it's folded up. Yeah, there it is, lanky. That's a trick to the trade, okay? I'm letting you in on a secret that I thought I was just doing, but apparently it's my uncle, so I'm assuming other people do it too. If you have button-up shirts. Anyway, the shirt that I was talking about that fit, it doesn't fit anymore. I'm not talking about like width-wise. I'm talking about like it wouldn't fit over my chest. It wouldn't, like, my arms could barely fit through, like, round-wise, and I don't work out, okay? I don't. It's not like I went to the gym and got, like, buff, okay? I didn't get fat or anything. Like, nothing physically happened to me that I have not been doing for a very, very long time, okay? But all of a sudden, the sleeve that used to fit is, like, halfway up my forearm. Okay, maybe not that much, but, like, it's like an inch and a half off, maybe 2 inches off. I'd say probably about an inch and a half. I'm like, huh, that's not gonna work. It felt so tight and constricting. I'm like, man, this is actually really bad. I was like, man, this is the worst. This is the worst thing. So after that weekend, we had the thing after the other weekend because of what happened on Saturday. That Saturday, I was like, oh man, this is terrible. And I have to like wear the exact same shirt. Like, doesn't fit. I had to like, honestly, here's the thing. It was so bad. I just wore a hoodie. I just wore like a jacket over it to hide the sleeves because it was so bad. It didn't fit anymore. Now, let me tell you, that shirt used to be too big for me, okay? But anyway, gonna continue on. We went shopping with my uncle, because my uncle was there, my dad was there. We were doing stuff at my brother's house, I think. We were like going back home. We kind of live in the same-ish area, but then like an hour away. We went shopping, and we're like, got large shirts, right? The stuff I used to wear, I've worn up to this point, okay? I kept like trying them on, and every single time it's like it wouldn't fit. I'm like, what is going on? I don't understand. Like the arms, they just didn't work. So my uncle just like walked over here, take this shirt. It's a double XL, try it on. I tried it on. It's a little, it's pretty big around like, you know, round wise, but the arms fit. I'm like, you know what? I don't really care how I look anymore compared to, I don't know, years ago when I cared. I could care less if it looks too baggy on me, you know? The arms fit, that's the biggest issue I have. And I have to wear double XL shirts now for like the big button-up shirts. It's so weird. Like going from large to like, all right, you know what? I'm done. We're going to double XL. It's a pretty big shirt too, if you think about it. Double XLs, they're big shirts, and it's not too big for me, which is the weirdest part. I'm point that. That's my shirt adventure. We got 2 of them. They both fit. I was like, yes. He has no style. He has no grace. The Kong has a funny face. Don't ask me why I just quoted the DK rap out of the blue. Is that what that was? What are you talking about? Donkey Kong? Is that what it is? It's Donkey Kong. DK. I know that. I really don't. That's probably the first time I ever actually talked about like shopping. I don't like to shop like that. The same stuff until they break. I'm like, all right, you know what? That's no longer usable. I don't like you know, buy new stuff. I don't like really new much of anything. I'm kind of just like, you know, as long as I have Converse shoes on, I can care less. Because honestly, the confidence really comes from the shoes, if you think about it. Well, the shoes and hair, for me. You know? 1 pair of pants, a few. I think I have like 4 pairs of pants. I think. Maybe? No, I was going to say maybe 5, but I think it's just 4. I don't own shorts. Never once thought, oh my, it sure is hot outside. I must put shorts on. Never once. Never gonna happen. I am a pant only that have to come from a specific company because it is the only company that actually has pants in my size, and it is Old Navy. Old Navy is the only place that actually makes pants my size. I've been getting my clothes there every Christmas for years and years now. I've always been really long and really skinny. Now I'm just like really long and like average. I used to be like super skinny. I went from weighing like 170, now I think I weigh like 230, which is a pretty big jump, but went from what my aunt described as anorexic to looking healthy, if that makes sense. Yeah, someone tall, really skinny is, I don't know. Anyway, that was did gain a few, but not like unhealthy amount, just, you know, a healthy amount. Well, this is what I've been told. Sometimes I like to eat, you know. Sometimes they eat too much. Sometimes they eat what I think is normal, and people's like, wow, that's a lot of food. I'm like, wow, you're like half my size, so shut your mouth.
Look, Connor, if you're gonna eat raw onions, at least wash them, please.
I always wash them, the water hose.
Good enough.
Yeah, creek water right there. Well, actually, it depends where you are, but yeah, most of the time it's creek water. Or
You're
well
gonna
water.
get lead poisoning drinking from the hose like that.
I'll take my chances.
I know you will.
I can't think of a single
Take that as
person.
a derogatory statement.
I don't think I've not heard of a single person on any internet thing or anywhere who's like, oh wow, I drank water hose water and like died. So I think I'm good.
Well, Connor, usually when someone dies, they stop posting online.
So that's what happens. I always wondered. Wasn't sure. Watch, like 90% of the population gets sick from and dies from water hose, so just nobody knows about it. So you can't tell anybody. Like, for example, right? I'll eat like 2 waffles. I've eaten 3 before, and that's like classic normal stuff, you know. I don't feel bloated, but like my dad will eat 1 and be like, "Oh yeah, how many have you eaten?" I'm like 2, or I'll say like 3. He'll be like, "Wow." I'm like, "Wow, Dad, I'm twice your size, so I'm gonna eat more than you do, probably. You know, math and such. I mean, you think he weighs like about 160-ish, maybe 170, and I weigh 230. So there's a little bit of a size difference. And if we sat in the car, he even told me this once. He's like, man, I think this past like week or two. He's like, dude, you're like. He's like, I never actually understood like the size difference between like your thighs and mine. And we're just like sitting in the car. I'm like, you know, I actually never thought about that either. And how we sit, like most people when they sit, I was gonna say something. Most people when they sit, you know, their legs are like leaning on the edge of like their chair, right? So imagine someone sitting in a chair, they're sitting down, the legs like 90 degrees from their knee, you know. There's a decent amount of pressure right underneath their kneecap on the chair, right? Not me. there's a specific, if I'm sitting with my knees like that, which I almost never do because it's uncomfortable, there is like almost no touching between my knee and the chair. So most of the time my legs are just like stretched out in front just because, I don't know, it's uncomfortable. Oh wait, I see it. Hold up. I saw a beach or Vesta. So look at this bad boy. Get over here. Where are you? Sandville? Oh, actually, hold up. I know what I can do. My Vestas. It will be beach, which is rain dish. So you disappointed me. You know what? I'm actually going to just gonna. There it is. Oh wow. Oh wow, wait, blaze powder? That's cool. Anyway. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Also, another reason, you know, I put the emoji is, I mean, look at that thing. It's like, look at this. Goober? He's right, he's become, even though it's from the Slime Rancher series that ended, I still think it's popular. People like it. So, why is an emoji? Also, as a bit of info, a lot of infrastructure tends to be old. Infrastructure. You know what I hate? Now that you're mentioning structure of things, I hate washing dishes. Because I have to lean over so far to reach the sink, my back physically hurts. It's something I don't really think about. And also, like, using any sink, really. You know, the bathroom, anything else like that. It hurts my back because they're so low that I have to, like, lean over so far. It's so annoying. Anyway, I just had to get that out. And it's not something that I really think about or, like, it stays with me. It just happens so much. I'm used to it. But, you know, it's definitely there. Now that I thought about it, I had to say something. Lead pipes for water used to be commonplace. Then we learned we could get lead poisoning from that. These days, water lines for drinking water are mostly made from PVC piping. Yeah, we actually did our own piping stuff from to all the faucets everywhere. I think there was like 3 faucets. You know, like the one where you like grab the hand and you like pull it up. Classic farmer stuff. Did we have like 3 of those? We actually either did it ourselves or hired someone else that we knew to do it. That was probably within the past few years, so it was definitely PVC. Probably my dad. No, okay. He did 2 of them. He did 2 of them, and then I think it was within the past year. There was another one put up by one of our gardens from my grandma because she likes to do garden stuff. It was the pin garden, not the other garden. But anyway, that one was put up like really recently. In fact, I hated it because there was a trench going through like my favorite plot of land to mow. And it was like just a giant pile of rocks and dirt that I had to just ignore, and, like, go around. And it was so sad. But it's fixed now. So this summer I'll have more fun. As much fun as I can do, you know, dying from allergies every week. That's fun, right? A lot of dust. I guess one of the places isn't too dusty anymore. I think the grass will grow better. Being that, I think last summer was like, it wasn't cared for too much before last summer. But then it's like, all right, you know, mowed it a lot this year. I think it's going to go better. So, we'll see. It's a lot of land. It takes me like, I want to say like 6 or 7 hours to, okay, oh no, if I do it all in one sitting, I think it takes about like, I want to say 7 hours to do all of it. But if I split it up, it takes actually probably about the same amount of time. There's a lot. There's a lot to mow. And it's like a fast little zero turn too. It's not like one of them old riding lawn mowers, you know? Those take forever, but a little zero turn, I mean, whew, it'll take so long. A lot of flat place. Thank goodness a lot of the property is just trees. I ain't gotta mow them. Just, I was gonna say forest. There's more woods. Forest is more like jungle, you know? He's got woods. Pretty hilly woods too. Yeah, that's info about Connorland. That sounds like a terrible amusement park. Connorland. I mean, I'd go there. I mean, I'd own the place. You know, that'd be pretty solid, I think. You know, this place needs to be like, this whole island needs to be turned so I can face Goober while I'm fishing. Then I have to like turn everything. Or I can just, well, Goober's already made. I don't feel like moving him. You know what? It's fine. Feels like a lot of work. I'm not really a builder. Not really. This is Minecraft. I can't build Minecraft for some reason. You'd think I'd be able to, but from what you've seen and grounded, right? You'd think like, oh wow, you must be like a good builder other places. I am, except for Minecraft. I don't know what it is. I just some sort of mental thing. It's like, oh, you know what? It's a mental block with creativity. I can't do it. Every time I try, it's like, you know? Which is weird. Also, the SS Premium, you know, the raft boat. Looks pretty decent for what we have. Some plastic, some wood, and nails. For what we got, I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It's like a little tugboat sort of thing. I don't know. What you don't say anything special. Black forehead. About to hit a button. That wasn't it. Probably just replace you. Anyway. Let's keep fishing. What is that from? State Farm? Maybe? I don't know. You know, Flair, you want to know something funny? So here's the thing. You know how you say I don't read anything correct? Well, just I want you to have this knowledge, okay? I do my own taxes. So just keep that in mind. I just want to let that ruminate. I don't think I've messed up anything so far. So we'll see. Been doing it for years now. All by myself. So when you do you think you'll be going to jail? Well, I haven't so far. It's been a few years. I mean, tax is going to be different once I get money from YouTube. That's honestly something I thought about. Because, like, it's not a job. You have to, like, I heard someone talk about it. It's, like, it's listed as, like, a tips sort of thing. It's, so certain parts of it, like, people donating, that's not, like, a wage. That's, like, a tip, and it's, like, a whole thing. Taxes, complicated stuff. Thought about that sometimes. Like, man, it's gonna be some stuff. I'm like, well, that's not gonna be here for a while, and here we are. Now I gotta start thinking about it. I mean, there was also tax stuff that I had to fill out for Epic Games for the creator thing. You don't have to fill out yet because I haven't gotten money from yet, because you have to make a 100% first. Like, good stuff. And how many times have you been audited? Finally, panic. Finally, I made it to a Pixelmon stream. Let's go! We just leveled up. No, cancel. What was that? Oh, is it you? Oh, it's that thing. Yeah, we're not gonna let you level up. We're not gonna do that. East form. Bam. Can you get out of my way? Dumb fish? You just got off work? What time is it? Almost 10. But welcome back from work. You know, I actually saw a lot of family a couple weekends ago. Twice, actually. And one of the things that people do, you know, when you get family gatherings is like, what do you do? You know? People just want to, I don't know information about you. I used to try, I think, to explain to my family, like, what I'm trying to accomplish here. But unless you're, like, really, you know, young, compared to a lot of aunts and grandmas and whatever, they don't know what you mean by any of it. So the easiest thing I chose was when people ask, oh, hey, you know, what do you do? You know, after they asked my brother, he's like, oh, yeah, you know, I had aircraft mechanic, blah, blah, blah. Turn to me. What do you do? I look at them. I'm like, nothing. And they'll look at me like, what? Nothing? I'm like, yes, nothing. And they're like, oh, okay. And that's it. I used to, like, think like, man, what if I just said nothing? Like, they're playing, like, you know, this and that and the other. They just stop asking questions. I'm like, oh, that's so much easier. I said it to one of my cousins. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, what do you do? I'm like, oh, nothing. He's like, oh, you still doing YouTube thing? I was like, oh, right. Yeah, no, I do that. He said, oh, okay, cool. I was like, oh, yeah, you actually know technology. But yeah, saying nothing, it was actually nice, you know? Having to explain the process. Because people are like, oh, if I say anything like, oh, yeah, you know, trying to stream on YouTube, it's like, the next question is like, oh, hey, how does that work? How does you do this? And it's like, ugh. Gotta explain technology to a bunch of old people. It doesn't work. It does not work. Like, Flair tried to explain, like, to an old person that, like, imagine, like, you know, you got paid on your channel, right? Say you're, like, really popular, right? Try to explain to them that you take videos of yourself and put it on YouTube and you get money. Like, if they understand that part, they're like, what? Getting paid for that? Huh? It's my grandma here that I live with. That's the exact same thing. She asks me quite often, like, what do you do? It's not Alzheimer's. It's just not understanding. I run a Minecraft server. I know the feeling, right? So when people ask what I do, I'm like, nothing. It's nice, you know? I don't have to explain nothing. They just see me as some lazy person. And you know what? I could care less, to be honest. I am lazy, but I also do stuff, you know? They only need to know the first half. You know, I'm pretty lazy. I can be, you know? Definitely can be. It's like a part of why there's no videos, but you know, there's a lot of parts why I don't put videos out. Not yet. I'm gonna have to get back into it. So another part is I haven't practiced in so long that, like, I feel like my editing abilities isn't on par with my streaming abilities. For quantity purposes, you know what I mean? It's like my streams, I feel like they're pretty solid, ran pretty well. But then my videos are like so much worse. That if I maybe practiced this whole time, you know, even if it was like 5 views per video, I mean, I may have had some practice, but like, it's like, it's almost slightly embarrassing how bad they are. I can't edit a single video to save my life. When I try. I still think the best one edited-wise was probably Subnautica. And definitely not because I'm holding a grudge against Arcascended for crashing this episode 1 12 times. Definitely no grudge there. None whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about. I think I like the echo part, honestly. Like, I got... any comment I got from that specific editing thing, people are like, yo, that's actually like kind of cool. It's kind of like makes you feel like you're in the pod or like in the water sort of thing. It was fun. Honestly, that part was fun. I did like that. Because it sounded normal the first time, you know, in editing. And then you have to like go back and change it. I actually found a really nice way to edit it though. If I just like, well, yeah, I don't really need to explain. Unless you know editing software, you're going to be confused. So it's fine. Now I found it, let's just say I found an easier way to edit it than I did for episode 1. So it actually got like really easy. I really did knock off like 2 hours worth. Yeah, I was changing the audio manually instead of changing a line that you can move audio. See, this is why it's also explaining, not just understanding, but explaining. So it made it easier, all right? But I don't own a copy of that one, nor do I don't know if I have to restart, is the thing. Like, if I bought it from Epic Games, I bet I'd be fine. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because, like, it was played on my Epic Games, so. I was just thinking, like, if I got it on Steam, like I did the second one, 'cause the second one's on Steam for me. But if I got the first one on Steam, I was like, man, there's no way that's gonna work. I have to, like, see if the file is even compatible, let alone if the file's even there. But, yeah, I think it'd work. I don't know. That was very fun, scary at the same time. And then Ark Ascendant came out. I was like, yes, my video savior. Let's do this. And then it broke. Or didn't work from the beginning. Honestly, you know, take your pick. Take your pick. It's honestly, it's the same concept as if, like, Flare made half a server and then let it go online. And then there's tons of bugs. And then Flare didn't fix any of the bugs. Or, you know, finish things. It's the exact same thing. The code wasn't finished. The bosses weren't even textured. There was so much. It's like the exact same thing. But thankfully, the server was finished. Whew. But yeah, no, the Ark thing is very upsetting. I just want to tame dinosaurs. I want Jerry's. I think the first action, if I had to restart, which I'm gonna have to, regardless of what I choose, gotta tame a Jerry. Gotta tame a Jerry and hit save a lot. Both of those things I would need to do. Personally, I've paraded around a network like that. Well, I guess it's worse than only having half a server then. I mean, I'll say it this way. At least, you know, compared, even a half-done server, at least is playable. Put it that way. I think that's better comparison. Not having to, like, save every, like, 5 lines I did. It was so bad. It was so painful. It got worse when I teamed up with Leafy because I didn't have save. I was put back in time without consent. That was very sad because I think it was one of the things we had to do. Like, it was crafting basic tools took like 5 tries because it crashed every single time. I was just thinking about the other stuff that you have to do and like can do later on. I'm like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way this can continue. So with that one specifically, I feel less bad about not editing it because it's out of my hands. The other ones that stopped mysteriously, you know, I think I have to take you know, at least partial credit for stopping the series. Like Lumaine Legacy, that was interesting for sure. I mean, I don't think that one went very far because I started streaming Roblox every week, so it's like 2 Roblox. That's a lot. I mean, I say that, but I have 2 Fortnite. Fortnite though, listen. If my Roblox streams performed like my Fortnite ones do, like every single time, maybe. But Fortnite streams are just really good, like 99% of the time. Every once in a while, every once in a great while, it might have a slow start. It might only have like maybe 1 or 2 people in stream, which is fine. But a lot of the times I'm having like 7 people, like 6 or 7 people ask if they can like play the game with me, let alone the people just watching. It's crazy. The Fortnite one has performed so well, so I don't feel bad at all having 2 of them. I don't think anyone complains about me having 2 of them. They're really good. Honestly, they're probably one of the big reasons why I had enough watch time hours, because they just really, really good watch time. I'm not gonna lie. Even like, think about it this way, in the middle of the week too, you know? Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's crazy. It performs a lot better than anything I put in Friday. I think Friday is interesting. You know what? Maybe I should just take Friday as my day off, you know? Switch it out for Monday. But everything I do Friday, so it's a little slow. It's alright. That's why for Fridays I choose games that I can play solo, if that makes sense. So like Stardew Valley, you know, games I just want to chill, hang out, enjoy, sort of thing. Including, and also sadly, Power World. Also a slow stream compared to Tuesdays to Thursdays. Sometimes Saturdays. Sometimes Sundays as well. I don't know. Here's the thing though, I've honestly thought about it. Power World streams are decently slow. I'm not gonna lie. There's a few of us in the Hooligan Hangouts that really enjoy it. Some of us do not. That's all right. Everybody can have an opinion. But the reason I haven't talked about maybe switching it out early is because the shorts do well, like every single time. That, and I actually enjoy the game. So, you know, there's 2 of those things. Like I have files on my PC that's like, you know, pour shorts for this, you know, emergency only sort of situations. I've had like maybe a few, like a couple of Power World. They perform pretty well, like every single time. It's like, maybe I should keep streaming this. Then we haven't finished it. I mean, we didn't finish Stardew Valley either, but that one also slowed down a bit, which makes sense because that one's been out for a while. There's like everything out there on that. I mean, there's even mods out there. There's challenges out there. Playing it like vanilla. You know, it's been done a lot. But I'm hoping the new update, you know, re-updates it. Honestly, maybe when the update comes out, we'll pull Stardew back out again. Who knows? Who knows? We do both, play both at the same time, split screen, you know? Ooh, what is that? But, I mean, like most things, I will probably put it up to a poll, to be honest. Because it's not me watching it, it's you guys, so. I am down with whatever. Oh, I didn't catch it. Excuse me. Hold on. Oh, wait, what? Don't do that. No. Quit that. What is he using to heal? Oh, wait, hold up. I can do this. Bam! Take that. What was it using to heal? Oh, recover. Yeah, no, that'll do it. That will do it. I don't know if we have this one, though. We don't have many of the Gastrodons, to be fair. Stop trying to evolve. Quit that. I guess I could put like an Everstone on it. Oh wait, we have too many of those. I see. Never mind. Yes, yeah. Oh well. Still cool though. My arms and shoulders hurt like heck. Why? I mean, I guess from work, that makes sense. I used to have a manual labor job, and I was like, man, wouldn't it be nice to try and play video games for a living? I was like, why don't I? Such a good idea. And then here we are, 2 years later. I was scratching all the dough off. I was stretching all the dough. Oh! I see, like pizza. Like a pizza pan. That's stretch stuff, you know, I think, right? Or baguettes. You know, stretch that out. Maybe. A lot of bread, you know? My grandma made like 2 like boxes of cookies. Like homemade stuff. There might be about 5 of them missing. They're really good. She also made pizza. Those are pretty good too. And then people get surprised that I think it was on my birthday. My grandma made like 2 pizzas, and I ate like 1.5 pizzas. Not pieces, pizzas. Which honestly for me isn't a lot. Like it's really easy for me to do. It's like a few slices, okay? And then my dad was like, wow, how did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. Probably could have eaten both if I, you know, wanted to push it. But I was like, this is normal food for me. I like pizza. Come on. I didn't like pizza. Someone tried to out-eat me in pizza. It was at a CC's. It was one of my friends. He's like, I bet I can eat more than you. I was like, oh, really? Interesting. That was back when I was like 115 pounds at like 6'2". I was very, very skinny. One might say unhealthy amount. But I could eat so much food. Like, more than I could eat now, probably. And our friend's like, yo, I bet I can eat more pizzas than you. I was like, okay, bring it. I won. Didn't stand a chance. Yes, Connor, pizza. I make pizzas up for work. Nice, Lanky. I haven't been to CC's in so long. Me either. Honestly, it's either that I've gotten older and realized that their pizza isn't high quality, or their pizza has gone downhill. One of the two. Why didn't I get the void stomach genetic? I'm sorry. That's a Connor specific. Badly, my stomach is like a black hole for food. I would eat all the time and stay super skinny. I wouldn't say I'm skinny anymore. I definitely got a little beer belly going on. I'm like, you know, I don't mind weighing 230. You know, I feel like a large man, you know? Weighing like below 200 is like, you know? I feel like I'm like a medium-sized man. Like, you know, 230, not too visible. I feel like a large dude, you know? Not like fat, but like big, you know? Wait, I'm adopted, that's why. You know, funny enough, I think Deep Take like said the exact same lines yesterday. That's weird. Or the day before. I don't know. Anyway. Boop. Also, the main reason I gained 40 pounds out of nowhere is because of this thing called suppressed what's the word I'm looking for? Appetite? Had that for like 5 years. And then I removed it. I removed the suppressant. just cold turkey. And all of a sudden I was like, oh man, I'm hungry. So, and I have been way too lazy to try and, I don't know, not eat. Then again, I also have a really bad eating habit, and that is I eat once a day. So, and then I sleep. So that's also bad. a lot of stuff here. Well, Eclipse, hello and welcome. I know I'm really late. Only 2 hours and 26 minutes and 22 seconds late. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. We're just talking about eating food, I guess. I don't know. I think I talked about all the member stuff I can, or that I have. Really. So, I do like food now, all of a sudden. Like, oh wow, taste? Taste is also a huge thing as well. Taste is pretty good. Food's just good, you know? All of a sudden. Boop. We do not speak that nape. What is that word? What is that word, agent? Explain yourself. What does that mean? Should I Google it? Oh man, it's like
That's called me fumbling the keyboard, you dingus.
didn't you do that once on stream? Anybody remember that? I think I remember that. I think I
Not PG word.
I think I caught the end of that because as soon as I looked over, I saw it, and then like I think it disappeared. I was like, oh, well, how about that? How about that? Are you going for that? We're doing that. Get out of here. Also, I think Sunday I'm gonna be sore again because I gotta help, pick stuff off the ground and hand it to the people on top of the roof. Because besides my uncle, I think I'm the only one who can do that we know. So, yay, I feel useful. Being tall, it's a curse. Honestly, you want to know something else? I swear, if I see someone open cabinet doors, the upper cabinet doors, and leave them open, I'm gonna sue. The amount of times I've smacked my forehead on like cabinets is so incredibly painful. You know what? No, let's widen the range here, okay? The amount of times I've smacked my forehead on things that were too low, I thought, is actually really painful. It really is physically painful. I think I've actually lost feeling in like the very front of my forehead, probably because the amount of times I have damaged the nerves by smacking it on things, because things are just too low. Like, I'm not gonna lie, leaning over to get something on we have like an island in the kitchen. Leaning over, I smack my forehead on the cabinets because they're so low. I don't know who built this house, but they built it too short. That was the first time I heard Connor being called a dingus. I always close cabinet doors. That's a good child. That's very good. I made no progress on the battle pass. I'm level 6 on the battle pass. Connor, check general staff. I'm also apparently done with the last battle pass officially today. Interesting. I got to level 6 last night because I wanted to see it, because I was very upset that I didn't actually get to stream it because the servers died all day. What am I looking at here? Yeah. Oh, general. Oh, those are just examples. Got it. Hey! Hey! You quit that! Didn't expect that. I don't know why, but I didn't expect it. I don't really talk about my height too much, do I? I think it's just because it's normal to me, Hitting my head on things, ducking under a lot of doors. Just classic, stuff. It's like walking, breathing. It's just normal stuff. There's a feature where you have unspent battle stars. You'll have a variant of the skin for free. Oh, I wonder if we should make that a sticker. Don't actually make it into a sticker. Me making pesto tortellini. That sounds pretty cool. I don't know what tortellini is, but also not 100% sure what pesto is. I know what making and me is, so got about 50% of that. Still cool though. I can make noodles in a microwave, and everybody hang on to your seats here. I can make bagged popcorn in a microwave as well, by also ignoring the time that they suggest the popcorn be cooked. I know. Everybody can stop holding on now. That's crazy. A type of pasta. It'd be type of pasta. Jinx flare pesto goes on pasta. Pesto is like basil sauce for pasta. I have an Eevee, Sylveon, and a Rayquaza now. Ooh! The big noodle thing. Get real good? Crazy? Agent, no? Look at that. There's Goobro there. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? We should just make him a mascot. Connor Camp mascot. I mean, it's kind of perfect though, you know. Named her Rayquaza title. That's cool. You stupid fish. Be gone with you. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that reflection. You see that? You see that? Only because he comes from a pond in Super Smash Bros. What am I? Oh, wow. Interesting. Very cool. Boom, 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 boom. Wasn't there a Mewtwo in one of those games? Never played them, but I heard there's like Pokemon or maybe Pikachu. I think I saw Steve in one of them. Isn't he like one of the things now? I think. I also don't know how many of those games there are. I never really had anything to play it on, so it was a Steam. Not always, but for the majority of it. Ooh, what is that? Actually, I don't know if I have that one. I will catch it. It will be mine. Steve is Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, it captured it. Nice. Where did I put you? Oh, I already have them. Oh well. We'll have more than one. Sub to Connor. Oh, sub to Connor. Sorry. Got XP. Boom. 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 Look at that light. It's so cool. Bam, 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 bam. Oh. I want one of these, but special. They exist in fairy tales and myths. They exist somewhere. That's the story. I've yet to see one. It's not happened in a while, but forever. Who knows? Maybe one day we might get lucky. Might get one. Who knows? It'd be worth like a fortune too. It's like the only one. I fish so often. I don't think anybody fishes as much as I do, or have. Unless someone just got really lucky. It's like, boop, here's one. That's like the only fish they caught. Like, all right, it's our fortune now. I'm watching on my Switch tablet and typing on chat through my phone. That is some ultimate split screening right there. That is pretty ultimate. I used to watch stream on my phone back when I first started streaming. So I didn't have another monitor. I had a phone though. I had an extra phone. I would lean it up against my screen. That'd be how I watch chat. I had one viewer a lot of the time. That was like a few subscribers ago, but I had like 20. And the time sure does fly, Man, I really wish I could hit that fish. Another one? I can hit you. Oh. Well, can I fish you this way? No. Well, that's rude. Tried to watch between you, Lowell, and Phantom and Leafy. Who's Phantom? Who's that? The name sort of sounds familiar. I don't know who that is. Oh, oopsies. Oopsies. It's still cool though. It's a lot of. You had to need like 4 screens. It's crazy. Good chow. I mean, how do people grow on Twitch without being lucky? I keep thinking about that. You can't like post shorts there, Not like you can like TikTok or YouTube. Like if you want to stream Minecraft, like you're at the very, very bottom. People have to scroll through like probably thousands of people streaming it above you, So you have like it's all leveled by the amount of viewers. You know, someone who has 100 viewers is higher than someone who has 99, so on and so forth. How do you get seen? Phantom Psych YT on VolcCraft. Is that a content creator? That name does sound familiar. Am I friends with that person on Roblox? I don't remember. I think I like friended a lot of people on Roblox before I realized that that was going to be a problem. Fortnite will only be a problem when I reach like 100 friends. Then I have to like start deleting some to make more so people can play. What's between Connor and Leafy? Well, there we go. Connor can't. A loyal, we're gonna say customer, loyal viewer right there. Some people allow it to where I can see how long they've been subscribed, and I think it's definitely up there. He used to be Cloudslayer, and now he's Lycanroc. The guy with over 100 friends on Fortnite. You might. I mean, you're good at it, so typically people are like insane at it, get a lot of friend requests. I actually met another content creator who had to like delete one other people so they can add me. I don't remember who it was. I can tell you if I saw him online in Fortnite. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. He was pretty cool. Really nice. Really good at the game. Honestly, the best person I have seen on Fortnite my entire life. And that's after watching that Leafy's kid play and like a few other people. He's the best person. He didn't stream once, I think. Maybe no, he didn't stream a couple times, but he played once. And I'm telling you, that man was like that was the best person I have seen on Fortnite ever. He was crazy. Kind of wish he would, you know, play more. Merciless. Is Merciless your hidden ability? The Over's gonna. Marini. Oopsies. Ah, generator. I feel like I knew that. I think I managed to kill James a few times in PvP. I texted you something on Discord. I will see that after I in stream. Oh man, I was gonna say, how far does that go? Does it go all the water bottom? Water? So cool. Looks like a reflection from here. I can't tell. These graphics are insane. The best pixelmon Minecraft I have ever given out. Without crashing, I guess. Well, without crashing because of running shaders. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. I don't know why Lil was trying to get me to teleport to them. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm busy fishing. A fishing man. Very busy man. Got fishing going on, you know? A lot of stuff. I think I've been here for a good part of the stream. Talking about member stuff took a while. There's also a lot to talk about too, so it was fun. I'm gonna let you swim. You go, buddy. You got this. You got this. Bum ba ba da 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 do. One little fish. I can't wait for the avatar though. That avatar skin, Korra. So my brother hasn't seen the cartoon, but then he watched the live action, right? I watched the cartoon many, many times before I actually launched the live action on Netflix. So watching it, we watched like an episode or two together. We had different opinions on things. He'd be like, wow, that's so cool. I'm like, wow, that's actually a little weird and not at all what I expected or wanted to see. But then he went back and watched the cartoon and he's like, oh wow, you're totally right. The cartoon is so good. I'm like, it is. And he asked about Korra, like the Legends of Korra. I'm like, it's actually kind of good. It's not as good as the original one, but you know, still cool though, I think. It's just, you know, next in line of the Avatar, Waterbender, all that good stuff. I now have Poke2 on my Discord server, but I also have 2 story channels, not advertising. I also have Poke2, I think. No, I do. I don't know how I actually got so many Pokemon on that. I really don't know. I really just want like Impidimps and like Gen 1 stuff. Like Gen 1 Sword. I want like a Squirtle, a Wartortle, and Blastoise, you know? All 3. I also don't see them very often, actually. Gonna have to dip so I can start editing for you. Ping me if you need anything. But God forbid if it's something related to members. I'm just gonna like ping you, like, panic! Emergency in the member section! I need your help! Like, well, guess you're on your own. One of life's greatest mysteries. I guess. That's crazy. But anyway, thank you for being out and joining us, Blair. That was good science we did. That's how I got Sylveon. I stole it from Maple. You know what? That's just karma. You know, Maple steals a lot from one of my kids, so just karma coming back around. Going mudding tomorrow with my friend, and we are taking a car AM kind of 100 miles per hour. That's a lot of miles per hour right there. Gotta be careful. You gotta be real careful, especially when you're mudding. You accidentally catch a rock when you're doing donuts. That's not good. It's really not good. I broke one of my thumb. Not necessarily mudding, but we're driving around the pasture. My brother turned like really, really hard, like right, and I like fell on my thumb. We had a motorcycle. We had a 4-wheeler. That fell on my thumb. It hurt. It still didn't move like the other one, I don't think. At least it didn't. I have it checked, you know. But still, it hurted. Hurted a lot. Would be funny if one day I just say, well, I have to leave, so I'm ending your stream. I also have a trivia channel. That would be funny, Flair. That would be. Like, alright, you're going to bed now. You stream too much. Good night. See, bags. Where's my quick box? Boom. There we go. I saw iron. I see ore. It's glowing. Do I have hacks? Am I hacking? It's like a very faint glow in the water. Is it X-ray? It's not my fault. I want things to look pretty. I want my shorts to have texture. This isn't my fault. Black forehead. Oh, I already know I have that one. Just think of the quality of the shorts. Actually, I have another thing they gave me. Let's wonder trade this guy off. / wonder trade. I don't know what it is or what they get. Oh, wow, a Charmeleon. Oh. Oh my, who's the original trainer of this? I don't know that person. Alright. Flashback to Flare Slime Rancher stream. That was pretty good. That was a good little nap I had. It was a pretty good nap, I'd say. I sleep pretty solid. Sometimes. What was that? Chim Chow? What is that? Is that a boss? No. No way, right? Was it a boss? I don't know. You ran from it, whatever it was. Alright, let's see, it's gone. Home. There we go. Let's close, actually, no, hold up. Let's put you. What do I swap out? We don't need duplicates. Let's put you there, Let's leave sub to Connor. Let's leave that guy out. Pause. I see a thing here. Who are you? What are you in the tree? Oh, you're right there. I was so confused. I was like, is it a flying dog that I'm seeing right now? What is going on? Anyway, the confusion has been solved. Let's take sub to Connor down to the little basement here. Sit in our little chair. Well, we had a lot of discussion, future talk, I'd say. There's a lot of that, lot to be done, lot to be had. I'd say this is chapter 2, maybe it's starting. Is that what we'd call it? Chapter 2, or is it chapter 3? No, chapter 2. Yeah, stage 2, technically. Chapter 2, stage 2, whatever you want to call it, has officially begun. You know, pretty cool. Next stage is 3, and that thing, whatever that thing is. Yeah, I have to say a huge special thanks to everyone who's ever shown support for old Connor Can't. Hopefully, I have evolved enough to appease the majority of you. And I really appreciate it. You guys tend to leave a lot of likes on streams and shorts and carry me in a lot of games that I'm not good at, which is a lot of them. All of them, probably. Probably all of them, except it's a dinosaur game or a survival game. Some survival games. Anyway. Yeah, I just had to say thank you. You know, wouldn't be here without any of you. Or all of you. Really. And yeah, you're making an old man dream come true. I hope you all have a good night. And we will see you tomorrow for Raft, maybe. Or Roblox, or Fortnite, or something. Who knows? Who knows? Sunday is a mystery, you know what I mean? But anyway, I really do hope you all have a great night. Once again, thank you. And yeah, see you tomorrow.